I just love having no television! Me too! Because there's so many wonderful things that we can do besides TV, right? Run, 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 run! Here it comes! My name's Isabella. What's yours? I'm Henry. What's yours? What's yours? What's your name?
Hello? Oh. Hey. Why are you pointing my cell phone at us?
He thinks it's a remote. He's trying to change the channel.
Okay.
Okay, fine. You know what? Go play with the blocks. You got it. You win, you win, you win.
Yeah, go ahead. Just don't wake up
Don't wake your little sister.
Clarissa or Zach, please.
Ungrateful. I mean, this was a... Look at what... hello. I think they need computers and...
Are we terrible parents? I mean, how did mothers raise children before there were TVs?
I don't know, but I tip my hat off to them, my sock, everything. I don't care. Want some tea?
Do you have any ouzo?
Oh, I'm sorry, fresh out. You know, Harley, you can't hide out here forever. You're gonna have to go home at some point. I know you're hurting.
Blake,
but you're gonna
I'm not hiding.
You're gonna have to talk.
And I'm not hurting. Actually, I'm furious at myself for trying to work so hard at something with that man that was hopeless from the beginning.
It wasn't hopeless. It was not hopeless.
Blake, the man cheated on me. Okay, I don't know, maybe I'm stupid, but I don't know how a marriage is supposed to recover from something like that.
Well, mine did.
Really? Then how come Ross won't make this big commitment legal again? My only point is that it's different between you guys because the both of you are trying.
I think Phillip is trying.
Yeah, with Beth. And Beth is always there. And you know what? You know, Jim is gone, and it's Christmas, and where is Phillip? He is shuttling back and forth between our house and the mansion to be with Beth and the kids. Where is he now? In San Cristobal, with Beth and the kids.
Which you told him to go.
But he should have said no. And he couldn't because he was too busy trying to get his little Beth neediness fix. I don't have to tell you all of this. You experienced it firsthand. Blake, I just want to get this divorce over with as quickly as possible because I think that maybe we can still be friends.
You better be, for Zach's sake. Oh, please, please, please tell me it's Ross with a TV set. Oh.
No such luck. It's Phillip. He found me.
What, no welcome home kiss?
I did say welcome home. I left you a note. Well, it was a goodbye note.
Yeah, I got it. Along with my clothes, out on the porch. Is that really necessary?
Well, I was just trying to help you move out. Oh, by the way, I gave Rick all of your CDs, but then he got drunk and forgot them.
Can I have a moment alone with my wife, please?
I'm not your wife. Not anymore.
Please.
Well, there are a lot of knives out here.
This is your cabin. Blake, stay. Don't
No,
fuss,
actually,
please.
it's not her cabin. It's the Bowers cabin.
Well, we were here first. Stay.
You were here first? It's a little childish, honey.
And that's how you like to think of me, right? Because then you get to tell yourself what's best for little old me. In this case, it would be to stay married to you.
Yeah, well, I do think that's what's best for you. I know it's what's best for our son, and I think it's probably what's best for me, too.
And that's the most important thing, isn't it? With you, Phillip, it's always about what's best for you. Well, I got a little news flash. It doesn't matter to me anymore what's best for you. I told you when you went to San Cristobal that this marriage was over, and I meant that.
Yeah, but see, it's my marriage, too, and I think I have something to say about it.
Not anymore. You used to, but you abused that privilege. So now you don't anymore. I get to decide what's best for me now, and I think the best thing for me is to get as far away from you as possible.
Well, honey, I have news for you. It's not just about what's best for you.
You want to bet?
Yeah. You think I'm just going to consent to this divorce? Because if you do, you have another thing coming.
You don't have a choice.
Yes, I do.
Right.
Oh, I most
Right,
certainly do have a choice. I don't have a choice.
You're going to win.
I have a big choice.
I have ground.
I don't care if you have ground. Doesn't mean that I have to agree to it.
You cheated on me.
I'll be happy to show you.
And, of course, Philip gets his way because now Blake's out of the room. But that'll be the last time, I promise you.
Guys, what's up? Oh, that's great, guys. Look at that. You built it. It looks just like a TV. Okay, go. Go play in the other room, guys.
Hello?
Ross. Ross,
Yes?
where are you?
On my way to see you.
You ratted us out.
What are you talking about?
Philip is here at the cabin. He showed up.
Well, I certainly didn't tell him where you were. That's the last thing I want.
All right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is, I think you should get here ASAP because it looks like it's going to get ugly.
So how was San Cristobal? Did you have fun playing lifeguard to Beth and the kids?
You know why I went to San Cristobal? It was not for a vacation.
Oh, no, that's right. It was to save your children from Edmund's evil clutches. And Beth. I don't want to forget about Beth.
He wouldn't let me speak to my children on the phone. You think I should just let him get away with that?
Oh, so it wasn't about them at all. This was about you needing to butt heads with Edmund over Beth.
No.
Because, you know, Lillian and Richard and Cassie were there, so the children were perfectly safe.
That's not the point. The point is that nobody's got the right, legal or otherwise, to deny me access to my kids.
Okay. So, I assume you found the children and they were, what, were they chained up down in the dungeon like you suspected? Oh, no, that's right. They were probably down at the beach or at the swimming pool, being catered to by their mother and their grandmother and having the time of their
I
lives.
find it interesting that you can be so casual about this, considering the fact that your daughter is down there under Edmund's influence as well. I was actually concerned about her, too.
Oh, that is so lame. I can't even dignify that.
Oh, yeah, she's fine. Susan, your daughter.
I know that she's fine. I don't need you to tell me that. And I'm sure that she was delighted to see you since you are her very favorite person in the whole world.
Look, if we're going to
Hey, you know what? I just had a huge revelation. Now that I've had the good sense to break up with you, my daughter might actually start to respect me.
Okay, you know what? Since this part of the conversation is going so well, why don't we try to forget about the kids
You know,
for a
that's
minute and deal
comforting
with us?
because for such a long time I had difficulty explaining to Susan why I was sticking it out with you. Well, difficulty explaining it to my brother and my father, too. And now I understand why. Because it was wrong. But I'll tell you, I've got my head on straight now.
Yeah,
I do.
You sound really rational.
I am. I'm very rational.
Yeah, I had to go to San Cristobal to check on my kids because Edmund is using them to do a number on Beth.
To do a
You may not want to
number
believe
on
that. Never
Beth?
mind, never mind.
Oh,
None of that
God.
matters. Did you file for divorce?
I told you that if you went to San Cristobal, you were not coming back to me.
You told me to go to San Cristobal.
Because you wanted to go to San Cristobal, and you intended to go to San Cristobal, and you did go, right?
You told me to go to San Cristobal because you wanted an excuse to do this. Because you know we have a long, hard road ahead of us if we're going to put our marriage back together, and you don't want to face all the pain and misery. Well, too bad, honey. That's not a good enough reason to throw in the towel. Because it's not fair to us, and it's not fair to our son. You have got to give our marriage another chance.
Telling me what I have to do. I don't have to do anything, especially stay married to you.
Look, all I'm asking you to do is to give it a little bit more time.
Why, because that's what you want? Well, too bad. You should have thought of that before you slept with Beth, got her pregnant, and then lied to me about it.
And you will never be able to forget that way.
How?
No, of course not. No, stupid. I know you'll never forget it. Could you possibly let me try to make up for it?
You know, Philip, I read that 50% of all married men cheat on their wives. 50%. How depressing is that? But then I realized that means that 50% of men won't. So for every guy like you, there is a man out there who is loyal and moral and honors his commitments. Of course, I've never met any of those men. No, I meet guys like, well, Alan Michael, he cheated on me, and Mallet, he cheated on me.
Of course, I get punished for their sins as well, right?
No, yours do very well on their own.
But you punish selectively, don't you, honey? I mean, who was it that was responsible for your breakup with Alan Michael? Wasn't that Blake? And now who is your best friend? Isn't it Blake? So I guess it's all kind of relative.
I wasn't married to Blake. I didn't take a vow with Blake. I was married to you. And not only did you sleep with somebody else, you lied to me about it. You looked me in the eye and lied to me for months.
Right. And I have tried every way I know how. For so long to try to make it up to you and to prove to you that I will never betray that trust again. I don't know what else I can do. You want a pound of flesh? Would you like that?
What I wanted was to be first with you.
You are first.
You're right, I am. After Beth.
Oh, God. You know, I'm so sick of going over this again and again and again.
Well, join the club!
Well, I'm sorry, honey. I got children from a previous marriage.
Well, you have a child from a previous marriage, one from a plain...
Well, however I got them, I've got them. You think I should just walk away from those responsibilities?
No. I want you to honor those responsibilities. I want you to embrace them. So go be with Beth. Go have that wonderful, perfect marriage that you want to have with your children. And let me go find some man, I know he's out there, who will stay faithful to me.
Right.
And maybe we can both be happy.
Yeah. Well, you probably will. I'm sure that there's this perfect guy waiting for you out there. Go. By all means, please go look for him. But, you know, don't be too shocked if you find that he doesn't exist.
It's fine if he doesn't exist. Then I'll be alone.
Yeah, you will. You'll be very alone.
You know what, Philip? I would rather be alone than stay married to you, being second best, and being told all the time why it's not supposed to hurt.
No. You know what? Neither one of those things is what's going to happen. We are going to find a way to work this out. You understand me?
Have you heard a word that...
Yeah, I've heard what you said, and I'm telling you, we are going to work it out because I'm not going to consent to this divorce.
I'm sorry, Phillip, but I don't think you have a choice. You can contest this divorce all you want, but it won't do any good, Phillip. Harley has grounds.
Adultery. And the best proof is probably that charming little photo from James's christening, remember? The one that was splashed on the front page of the journal? You and Beth and Alan and the newest baby Spaulding.
Harley, just tell me what you want. What can I do to make this right?
It's very easy. Ross hands you the divorce papers and you sign them.
I don't believe that you want that.
Philip, read my lips. It's over.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You know what? I may not have any grounds to contest this, but I can sure as hell drag it out until your sanity returns, and that's what I'll do if you push me. I will have the Spaulding lawyers file every motion known to man.
Don't make this any more painful than it already is. The results will be exactly the same no matter what you do.
Ross, I gotta tell you, I appreciate your support here. I really do.
Now, don't be sarcastic with me. Do you think I'm happy about any of this? I love both of you, and I hate to see this marriage falling apart. But the fact is, for the past 2 months, the two of you have been hacking away at each other. And you have made no progress. In fact, the situation has gotten worse. Now, in my view, the time has come to cut your losses. The time has come to end this marriage.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Both of you. But if this is what you think you want, I will respect your wishes. We'll consider it a trial separation. I'll move into the mansion for a while, till you come to your senses.
I won't change my mind.
I think you will.
You're wrong.
We'll see.
Got so quiet out here, I thought you might all be dead.
I'd like to see Zach before I go back.
Everything Everything that can be said has been said, but Philip doesn't want to let go. Why don't you go pack up our kids and let's go home? I've missed all of you.
We've missed you too. All right. You okay?
No, but I will be.
I put Clarissa to bed, but the boys don't want to go to sleep unless I read them that story. Where the wild things are. Do you know where it is? Is it down here? I mean, where is it?
What's the matter with you? You look like you're gonna cry.
What do you think? Phillip and Harley are getting a divorce.
Yes, it's been bothering me too.
They're us. They were fighting the same fight we're fighting, and they lost.
So you think we're gonna lose too?
I think we already have.
So you are saying what? That we're a failure, that we're over because Harley and Philip are ending their marriage? That doesn't make any sense.
Makes perfect sense. You're Harley and I'm Philip.
No, you're wrong. Their problems have been ongoing for a long, long time.
Ross, you just want to see it. Harley gave it her all. She loved Philip, but she couldn't forgive him. It's just like you can't forgive me. That's why you'll never marry me. Ross, Harley wrestled with this every single day. She stuffed who she really was deep down inside of her, and in the end, she couldn't forgive him. Now, this is exactly how you can't forgive me, which is why you've never married me and why you never will marry me.
No. This is not about forgiveness anymore. We're way beyond that. I have forgiven you. I will admit that there was a long period of time where I thought my heart was broken permanently. But ultimately, all that mattered was that I couldn't be without you.
But you can't be with me unless it's on your terms. Can you honestly tell me that you're not still angry at me?
Yes, I am not angry. I'm not angry. I will tell you that I am terrified. Because every day I see marriages end. And because of what I do for a living, I help people to throw away what was once sacred, what was supposed to last forever. And I am so sick and tired of seeing marriages end. And by our not being married, that keeps that monster at bay.
In your little analogy, I'm the monster.
Oh, the monster is neglect. Because love has this particular habit of slipping out the back door when you're not paying attention to one another, and I refuse to let that happen to us.
Okay, so you're going to keep us in this relationship purgatory in order to save us.
I am going to keep us focused, alive and awake.
And afraid. Love isn't like the law, Ross. You can't strike deals to ensure it's forever. You have to stop making these deals and playing these games. You have to let me in. You're just keeping a part of you away from me to ensure that we last forever. And it's like this eternal chase, and you think once the chase is over, we're over, and that's where you're wrong. That's the real beginning for us. Why can't you understand that?
I don't know. And it's not for lack of attention. You have my full attention. You know that.
Oh, Ross. Love is a place for rest, too. It's a place where you don't have to take care of everything. And love is a place to be safe. That's what I want with you.
Safe.
Yes.
I love you, Blake.
If you could just get down on one knee and say that. read a story to our boys. And then you come to bed.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you there. I just want to see the end of something on TV.